Bam, ba bum ba ba. See if that fixes things. Oh, it looks like we're getting it at the very least. We're getting desktop audio as well. Does not look. Ah! See if that fixes things. Oh, it looks like we're getting it at the very least. We're getting desktop audio as well. Does not look. Ah! That fixes things. Oh, it looks like we're getting. All right. Well, hopefully the infinite feedback loop there is sequestered like a mangrove taking a beautiful wave. Um, just trying to do a little stream test. I'm going to set up the PowerPoint that I use for season 3. So this is a real big look under the hood. It's not going to be a massive reveal unless I private this video, but just going to spend some time setting this up. Literally just doing Google Slideshow work. It's not going to be all too interesting. Dun, dun, do, 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 do. Oh, you know what I do want to do? One of these things I want to do, most importantly, is add a calculations page, and hopefully start saving some calcs while I build so that we can present them during the video. Gonna take a text box here, make a big one, and I don't know, formulate it. Oh, not you. Just formulate that. What in the world are you doing there, dude? Alright, blah, blah, blah. Let's take like a random calc here. Here, literally like this. Let's take somebody like with a lot of words in their name. Urshifu come into mind. Something like this. How will you appear? That's perhaps a little big and hard to read. That's be better. These should probably be in a smaller font. And then do we want to like highlight these maybe? It's a little extra footwork on my end. Maybe red since it's, oh, that's the wrong one. A little red there. It's a little pinkish, but you know what? I think that looks fine. It's kind of hard to read through red though. Maybe like an orange? That's still, we need something way darker because this is white text. And that's the text thing. Ah, oh, man, none of this is really what I'm envisioning. Maybe we just gotta go tint or 4 darker. That looks a little okay. I mean, orange. So let's just move it a shade over. Shade over on the right thing. That would look like fine. Just format. What do we want? Add space after paragraph so we get beautiful. Oh. And then we can, I guess, fix the format there. So I don't know if I'm going to keep these highlighted. I might come back in and mess with those later. I mean, in my actual production standpoint, I'm just thinking about having these be something that you can pause at and actually read after each mon. So, you know what? Is there? I can't move to trash. I had a slide all made up for Iron Moth, and then I ended up drafting Volcarona, and now I've already gone back to Iron Moth for week 1 because it was funny, which we'll go into in the week recap whenever we get there. But I guess we'll deal with that maybe for week 1. For now, we're just going to get the regular folks in. We might also spruce this up because this is a little bland. It's got like a good baseball, like I feel like it looks like how I imagine the Dodgers text looks. Like, yeah, kind of cursive-y. A little plume de flume in there. That kind of shit that your younger cousin doesn't learn anymore. But, anywho, let's actually get the right set of assets. We just need to. Ooh, I don't like whatever I did there. And then we're gonna move these. I think I want them, yeah, at the bottom here. And then these will show. Ooh, maybe we move them down a little. Oop, that's the wrong one. Can I get like just that little corner pixel? There we go. And then And then how does this look in slideshow view? Pretty nice. I think we'll take these, and then we just gotta like, oh, we should actually remember to copy them. Abilities. You we can change to, do I care about getting the names in the right spots? Like, yeah, I do. Whether you're a bug fire type versus fire bug type. Is that too grassy? I think we're gonna go a little paler for bug. Well, I think that looks too pale. I think that's fine. We'll just go deeper for green. And then, for now, just... Oh, that's the wrong kind of delete. Just kind of go there. Alright. So, copy and paste that. We can actually just make a blank one. Get through there. Alright, we'll call you just type 1, type 2. I think this looks pretty good. Get these out of there so we're not dealing with it constantly. And then here. Oh wait. Alright, so wait, hold on. Right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. Work cut out, but that's what we're here to do. Thank God that's there. Zygarde, I suppose we'll organize these by draft order. We'll refer to you as Zygarde 50%. You are a dragon ground, not a ground dragon. Dragon ground, I believe your abilities would be Aura Break and... No, Core Enforcer's the move. What's your actual ability? Power Construct. Is it considered a hidden ability? Where are you? Actually, I think it would only tell me here. Special event ability. We're going to put that in the third thing. Power, construct, nature's, blah, 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 blah. Oh. Well, let's just re-cannibalize these guys. You. Dragon, make you the right color. We'll do like a... That's a pretty good dragon. I think we go darker blue, and then ground, and we'll just try to make you a little bit more... Ooh, not you. I think that's pretty good on the coloring. Find a nice Zygarde GIF. Hopefully they just come up with Zygarde. And not bad. I want something a little higher res here. Zygarde and I. Somebody really likes the best friend Zygarde here. If it's gotta be shiny Zygarde, it's gotta be shiny Zygarde. Is this that? I'm sure there's gotta be a larger file size gift here somewhere. Maybe tenor Zygarde GIF. Honestly, one of the hardest parts about making these videos is just finding like a good gift. Let's look at like you. You're not that good. How big are you actually gonna come out if I just drop you in there? Like if I really bump you up, are you gonna give me that Gen 6 grain? Yeah. What about Zygarde Gen 7? Was he in Gen... Oh, yes, he was in Gen 7. They made him a big old mecha there. And then add gift to the end, see if we can find a better... Not quite. There's gotta be something out there. We can always do a PNG for now if need be. Though I'm not in the business of finding the files and ripping these. That is just a little bit more work than I have time and patience for. What if we just hit you with that for now? Center that, center that. That'll work. Zygarde 50%. Who's up next? Oh, Zygarde, you should be... Oh, don't want to duplicate that. Just want you and you to go. I think I drafted you second, if I'm not mistaken. Mega Medic-Sham third. I will have to jiggle these around to make it work. Volcarona. Maybe I don't leave these all in the template. I don't know. Looks like we are, in fact, still streaming. I don't know what this does. Warning. I don't know how to change that. We're just gonna leave it. Nobody's watching anyways. Oh, hopefully this isn't like deeply important stuff. Moving along. Moving right along. Maybe I will make that fire. That looks a little bit more fiery. Next up after you is Annihilate, one of the Soju drafts. I'm gonna eventually get off to one of my regular weekly recaps, using these formats for this. We are fighting Ghost. Now, after setting my heart on Mega Medic-Sham earlier in like the draft planning, that is not my Ghost type. We'll go with like maybe a little darker. I was like, I don't need another fighting type. I already had mine, but then somehow Annihilate slipped his way on in. Oop, that's not what I wanted the slightest. I need you, and I also need to add my GIF search term. Are you? You're not actually a GIF. Is there actually an Annihilate GIF? A lot of the Gen 7 guys just don't have it. Also, did I spell it right? Okay, I didn't. Well, that definitely helps. Could use the DeviantArt sprites. That might actually be better all around, but I like the fidelity of these. Even if it's not really too fidelitous in one like that. Can check tenor for what else they got. Alright. I guess for now we'll just drag this bad boy over. Let's see. At least it's like kind of big, but yeah, it does look like. It just looks grainy. It looks like my grandma's looking at this through his stereoscope, his oscilloscope, or some kind of fangled technology. Let's see if we can find anything better for Annihilate. That is the same GIF. What is going on here? There's a lot of dicey things going on in there. Could just pick one from the anime for now. That goes crazy. That might get used at some point as a little asset. Are you? That's just a picture. Annihilate on Tumblr. See if we can rip a GIF from anywhere. Ooh, some beautiful fan art, but nothing all too what I'm looking for. You get 3 abilities. You get what? It's like Defiant, Inner Focus, and Vital Spirit. Yeah. Can I? I wonder if I can just literally. That didn't work, but it's nice to know that I can just put spreadsheet data in here. We got what? Vital Focus, Inner Spirit, and Defiant. And Defiant. Probably going to be writing Defiant like 9 out of 10 weeks, but hey, that's okay. Not Annihilate. Oh, you know what I wanted to do for all these guys, and I have to do it for you. There is the Pokemon Stat Jiggler. We're gonna come on, open up Schmagon, open up this thing, and let's find you are 108, 100, 121, 108, 100, 121. Lovely physical stretch. Though honestly, for Zygarde, 100 feels so low. This thing can hit real strong, and especially with its little signature doodads. 8195s. Gotcha. 81. 95. Oh, you know what? I could have literally just clicked Zygarde. Isn't that funny? But a pretty solid stat spread. We're gonna cut that in a little tighter. A little tighty whitey. Doom, doo, doo, doom. Slap that in there. I've been tossing like a 3-point gray border on it, I think matches. Now, Annihilate, though. Yeah, it doesn't exist in this website, so we gotta pull him up. Did I misspell Annihilate in there? I totally did. Is that how I misspelt it back here as well? Annihilate. I guess that's how I want to spell it. Anywho, 110, 115. Ooh, that's some fat finger. 80, 50, 90s. 80, give it a 50, and reduce these. Kind of strikingly similar stat line to Zygarde. Like, actually quite strikingly similar. Which, hopefully that just won't be a problem. I know my speed tiers, like if we pull that up in here, it's kind of funny. I ended up with like 3 sets of duplicates. Where am I? Here are, yeah, 3 sets of duplicates: Drampa, Charjabug, Galarian, Weezing, and Empoleon, and Volcarona and Mega Medicham. So hopefully that won't like come to bite me in the butt, because that would be a pain. But the stat lines on these two guys are eerily similar. Like this picture compared to, that's the oh, these colors don't match. We might have to jiggle that around a little bit, because what is yellow here? Defense? Oh, that's actually irritating as all hell, because it makes no sense. This is also not the right stat line if we look at it, so maybe we can do that real quick. How do you... Hopefully this is a format paintable issue. Do 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 do. Attack is orange. Is this? Oh, not both of you. Mm 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 mm. Yellow. Gotta move this special attack down there. The special defense to green. Now there's really no standardized. We're gonna just pick a nicer pink. In fact, oh, that's not what I want. Where is it? No, let's hit that dropper and just steal your pink, because it's quite nice. Alright, now it makes a little bit more sense. Can we literally just... Oh, we can't format paint. I guess what we could do is just fix it by virtue of doing that. Which now I'm going to have to go back and fix all these numbers again, but whatever. We'll do that at the end. Okay, so defensive specials on this side. That's a weird way to do it, right? Attack, special. Why is special defense? Speed. Why is speed moved into the middle there? Very strange. But it's a cool graph, and people love cool graphs, I'm told. Well, we'll deal with the rest of that later. Oh, that means I guess we can just update it in this thing here. Alright, your sets aren't even inputted yet. So, a whole lot more work than I was expecting. 110, 115, 80. Actually, this stat line is surprisingly close to Mega Medichams as well. So maybe I really do have a stat problem here. Well, we'll have to perhaps ponder on that, but I'm not really looking to make a giga trade like I did at the start of Season 2, where I'm like, ah shit, everything's horrible. I'm kind of just looking to let it ride. Let's just pull up Volcarona's base stat here. That's not it. There we go. That looks a bit better. 85, 60, 65, 135, 105, 100. Nice. Alright. Yours is fine, because I guess I changed your colors. And then headset died there. That's kind of funny. Pull up. Oh, not Volcoaz. We need the Zygardian here. Plop in 108, 100, 121, 81, 95. Oh, not 85, 95. That would be lovely. I would love that. But unfortunately, we don't have that kind of purchase power with 120 points in this league. This looks right, right? Yeah. Okay. Moving along. Right, we're gonna just open you back up. You have the right one, so we're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get rid of those, and then I'll just make a regular copy, and we'll do it one at a time. Zoom back on in here. Who's next after Annihilate? Empoleon. You are water. Go for like, I think that's pretty good. Is that different enough from the dragon? Not really, but who's gonna call me on it? He's not a dragon Empoleon type though. Definitely a dragon and steel type. That, I think that gets across. Oh, you can hear my dog begging to get in, but we got more important things to do. You get Torrent and competitive. Let's get a good Empoleon gift. Thankfully, he's a starter, so he's going to have some amazing gift resources along the web. Like this one right here. Beautiful. Shrink you down a little bit. Center you horizontally. We'll see, where are you? There you go. I think we'll leave it like that. Maybe we'll move him down a foot. Competitive Torrent, and let's get your base stats in. Empoleon. 84, 86, 88, counting by twos. Boom, boom. Bam, bam. Boom, boom. Special attack I know is, I think it's 101. 111. 101 on the special defense, and then you have a 60 speed. We can pull up that on the thingamathangamana. Doon, 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 doon. Is this right? This is not right. We need Empoleon. There we go. That looks a little better. Tougher on the special side. Something that I know is going to bother me for the entire time I'm using the slideshow template that I'm making is that these are all slightly different in size and proportion just because I'm lazy and I'm using the clip tool. So you're going to have to live with that. Next up, Galarian Wheezing. We are, what is our order there? Poison then Fairy makes some sense. Poison will use a nice, hearty, like, is that different than the, yeah, it is different than the Ghost. And Fairy, we want something that's like, that's the one we're using for Psychic. I think we need like, that's actually a great Fairy. Maybe I'll lighten it up just a tiny, not like that. Lighten it up just a tiny little bit. There we go, that looks lovely. First ability is Levitate. You also get Neutralizing. Can we spell check that real quick. Yeah, it's good. We got that spelling. Oh, we got to remember the farts though. Can't leave the gas out of the party here. Got that spelling bee championship spelling of neutralizing. I remember in Scrabble once, like a year ago, I tried to hit a bingo by hitting some kind of neural type word with the N, or sorry, with the E and the U flipped around, and I got called on it, and one of the worst moments of my life. If I had gotten away with that, you'd never hear the end of it. But you're gonna never hear the end of it because I got caught. And your last one there is gonna be, ooh, not in all caps. It's gonna be Misty Surge. Let's see, top hat guy. Can we find a nice GIF of you? That looks pretty good. I wish we had a more Gen 7 like GIF for you, but or yeah, Gen 7. But since we don't, we can maybe find a bigger one. Let's see. Do some shopping around. No, that actually looks grand. It's just a small GIF. I think we're running out of. This is a beautiful fusion. Wow. Shoutouts to Pokemon Whack, I guess. Man, this thing looks like it is in horrible pain. It is not cheese to be alive. Well, we'll just make do with this for now. There's always time to search more later. Give that a little. That looks grand. Get your stats out. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, these guys have the same stat line, so we can just use this to pull Wheezing. Kind of the same exact stat line as Empoleon, just flip to the physical side. But hey, we take those. Not bad to have consistent resources in the team builder? Question mark. Anywho, what are we looking at? 65, 90, 120. 65. Was that 90 or 95? 90, 120. Let's go 90 attack. Wait, it's a physical attacker? Slightly more so than a special attacker? I did not know this. We will have to use that knowledge, actually. Shows you how much research I've really done. What is that? 85, like 70, 60. Just counting down by 10. Except for the fact that you're not. But we can ignore that. 70, 60. Lovely. Of course, I didn't make another copy, so now we gotta do that, and then delete that, and clear out these. Oh, clear out these fields, and then clear out this field, and it's just a whole thing. Who's next? Drampa. I'm excited for Drampa. I like this model a lot. I can do a pretty solid amount of things, and you know what? I just like its design. It's one of the Alolan goats. Oh, that's the wrong one. I think that's the same one that I used for. We're gonna change that to this one actually. I think that looks a little schnazzier for a dragon type. Normal can be, I don't know, even lighter weight, and then we'll put black text for normal, just so that you can actually read it. You are another 3 ability jobber, Berserk Saps Uppercut 9. Oh, are you all? Okay, we gotta re-justify y'all middle. Now the idea with these is that I'm gonna just highlight the one. Ooh, highlight the one that's getting used, and I think that shows off pretty nicely. Are these? Oh, they're slightly misaligned. Is that the case for all of them? Okay, no. I guess just the. Oh, where are you? Alright, it was just the case for Drampa. I must have messed it up. Good, good. Alright, let's find a little GIF. Drampa, GIF. Is this a workable one? Oh, that's a beautiful one. It's big, too. I might just leave it that big. Make you infer what's back there. I'll shrink you down a little bit, but he looks pretty good there. I like his vibes. Pull the one for Drampa. Get a little hexagonical here. Shrink it down. Smack in there. Give you your border. And then toss in. I know we got like a 135, and then the rest of them. Oh yeah, you're one of my speed stat sharers. 135. Big special attack nuke on this. This thing is hitting crazy. Like, low-key, who's this hitting as hard as, especially? Team Builder, we just pull up a random national dex. Like, this thing is hitting as hard as Enamorus, Porygon Z, Alakazam, Volcarona, almost as hard as Raging Bolt, as hard as Pidgeot and Mega Manectric. Like, that's a solid uh, stat line, and it's got access to moves and abilities that can boost that with like Berserk. And you can kind of roost to trigger Berserk a bit. You can use Stab Hyper Voice for that throat spray boot. I like this model a lot. I'm really excited to play with it for this season. And Cloud9, I don't know if actually, were any of the actual weather setters drafted? I don't think Pelipper went, did it? No, did Torkoal go? If I can spell Torkoal, Jesus, where are you? Torkoal, you're down here. Yeah, so they didn't go I know one of the Ninetales went. Yeah, Alolan did. That was because you're not like that. Did that one go? No. So I guess the only weather setter that actually went. Oh, Tyranitar. Both Tyranitars went, right? Or did Tyrantrum go? Tyranitar and maybe it's did Tyranitar Mega go? I think it's actually isn't it less points than Tyranitar? Where's the other one? Tyranitar and Tyranitar Mega. So Tyranitar Mega went, and then Tyrantrum went as well. Regardless, I like Cloud9 just in the pocket for people who wish shenanigans upon me. But anyways, with that being said, 78, 60, 85. Oh, I don't know what just happened there. Are these all on top of other... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I literally just pasted it over. Well, I think we're just going to ignore that and pretend it's not the case. 60, 85. Like, passable enough bulk. You don't need to invest any speed because he's not planning on winning any races in the near future. Alright, that gets us a Drampa done. Another one. We're getting actually close towards the end here, right? We got like what, 3 more? Rotomo, Alolan Persian, and what's her name? My goat, Charjabug? Huh. That's kind of funny. Alright. Rotomo GIF. Let's see. Do we have better one? What is... This is not a shiny Rotom GIF. Whatever it is. We got like that guy from... Oh, God, this is gonna kill me. What's that one show? One show with the guy with the red mask. Cartoon. Homestar Runner. I've remembered it now. So this wouldn't do it. Got a little bit of Homestar Runner going on. This guy. What's his name? Whatever this guy's name is. Anywho, back to actually doing what I'm here to do. I mean, we could take a sprite. That's like fine. This kind of style does fit Rotom, but I love that Gen 7 with the little outlines so much. Were the Rotoms, they were in Gen 7, right? Well, let's plop this in for now. We'll deal with your size. Rotom, Gen 7 GIF. 16 tons, what do you get? You get 1 day older and deeper in debt. Gen 7. Let's just look at, can we find anything going once, going twice? What do they got that Rotom Wash on? I'll have what he's having later. Then the man with a gun comes and shoots me for that horrible quip. Alright, looks like we're getting Gen 8 with their lack of outlines. But we make it do. We'll go like that big. You are... Oh, you can see my Facebook Marketplace, guys. Electric Grass with Levitate. I've been lowballing people looking for a Banjo on Facebook Marketplace because I fancy myself being like a bit of a Pete Seeger type in the near future. I want to be actually more of like a Kermit, Kermit the Frog type guy. I want to just sit in like a swamp, play the banjo. So Kermit the Frog or like, you know, your average Louisianan. Levitato on your ability, which is fine on a neutral. I like this guy. He's going to be running... Oh, should I include the Terra types? Maybe I'll do him up there. I can do that later. You don't need to have anything. You don't need to have anything. Let's take a look at Rotom. I guess it doesn't matter which one I choose as long as it's in a form. 50, 60. That's right. So it's 50, 60. It is 107, 105, 107. Is it 97 off the top of my head? No, 86. Do I have somebody who's 97 speed? Or am I geeking? That is a certified geek. Ah, right. Oh, you are not. Drampa, you are Rotom Mo. Beautiful. Take you, Control C, and Control V. And this time we're going to actually, like, do it like this, so that we have blank fields to enter. You are going to be Alolan Persian. This might... Let's make these, like, a little bigger. Why not? Oh. And then, do we, like... Oh, I don't know what I just did. I might go larger. Like, maybe even, like, larger. Do up. I do that for the rest of them. Like, yeah, why not? What did I do for that size? Oh, where'd it go? 36, sure. And then move it up a little bit. Yeah, that looks a lot better. It just pops way nicer. Oh, and then debold it as well. Yeah, I think that's way more readable. Hopefully Galarian Wheezing will still fit. Maybe if we... Oh, not everything. Just unbold it. Unbold it, and we can jiggle it around a little bit. Nobody will notice, right? As long as we keep it on the same y-axis. And you know what, if we have these little cards in between for when we're doing the videos, nobody's gonna notice. Nobody's gonna notice. Polion, make you a little bigger on Boldia. Maybe I just move them all over. Or just have them uniformly, like, X amount of distance. Let's move you. I think that looks a little better, doesn't it? Bring you back to the front. There we go. Annihilate. That's spelled right, yeah. Bring you, select you, bring you up, unbold you, and then we'll just move these over. And then yeah, we just have it after the name, and we don't really care about how big or not as big. Also known as small, not big, small. That gap is Mega Medic Sham. You're going to take up a ton of space as a 36er. But yeah, those are just way more readable. I don't know if I want to run this as Zygarde or Zygarde 50%. Oh, well, why don't we actually just do sold my soul at the company store. I do have a water type here. Let's just and put you there. Get you a little bigger, a little less bold. Fix your text box. Even move you up. Is Iron Bundle, it's technically an ice water. Do we care enough to swap those around? I guess we do, what we do is this, just so we don't have to search for another shade of blue. Change you to, is that good ice, or do we want like a little bit more? That looks good. That'll pop pretty well. Nice. Alright, cool, cool, cool. You know what, Aura Break will literally always be the active one. Does going more yellow look better? I think it does. We'll go a little bit more yellow. A lot of mons with just one ability, just like kind of all throughout draft. You and you and you will all run different abilities. Same with you guys. You will always run Levitate. And always try to Volt Switch into ground types. That's something that we're going to deal with during the season, not right now. Alolan Persian GIF. Let's see. What do we got here? Whoa, what you doing there, Alolan Persian? Backing that thing up. Oh. What in the world? There we go. That looks pretty good. Make it a little bigger, maybe a little smaller, just to help with that. Anti-aliasing. Are you? I think this is my literal only monotype that I drafted. Period. You are a. Oh, not you. Mono dark type. Is it really my only monotype? Huh, yeah. Look at that. Second to last Pokemon, too. Right before my absolute goat. Charge a bug the battery himself. Oh, need a GIF. As much as I'd love to sit and just. That's beautiful. Let's see. Shiny Charger Bug will do me fine. I love Shiny Charger Bug. He look like Fire Truck, and I like, in the immortal words of Coke Joan, I like Fire Truck and Monster Truck. Are you Bug Electric or Electric Bug? Bug Electric. That, for some reason, feels right. I guess he's a Bug first and then an Electric second. Electric will just eyeball whatever color I used for, the same I used for Volcarona. We'll go one shade darker. That looks good. Oh yeah, and I went way darker for grass, so that's perfectly fine. Let's just fix up this text. Write in charge a bug, and then move these two. You will only ever have the ability battery. So we're gonna highlight this bad boy, and then we actually have to put in stats, which I haven't done yet. And you know what? Can I just steal? Oh, that's gonna make my life a whole lot easier. Why didn't I think of that before? 95. Now, Charjabug will have the ability to run Z crystals, which is gonna go unbelievable. We will be running a Supersonic Sky Strike at least once just for the meme. Pull up this, find that Charjabug. An actually like surprisingly usable attack stat of 82, which you know isn't winning any awards, but on a 1-point NFE, sure, it'll help it do just a little bit more damage in the spots it'll need. Maybe it'll pick up like a revenge kill or two just on account of its impressive. Now, hold on. Does he have eyes under there? What the fuck? This dude's got little slit eyes under there. He's got like he's looking like he wants to kill me. He's got like he looks like Optimus Prime or like a Power Ranger under there. Oh, I'm never gonna be able to unsee that. That looks really messed up now. Like I hope you can see what I mean. He's got like a little like that shape right there. If we can use it right there and right like he's got pupils, I think. That's really messed up. Does where are you? Structure bug. Do you, Grubbin has pupils, so I guess and wait, does Vikavolt have pupils? Vikavolt high res. Let's take a peek here. Do those count as pupils? They're like all white, but like kind of. What a cool mon. I should draft this thing as well. Kind of a Rotom Mo though, so I definitely don't need. Actually, yeah, with Levitate, Bug Electric and Grass Electric are like they're effectively the same in my mind here. Regardless, we've got our stat total. I want to make that just a tiny little bit bigger. There we go. That looks a little better. Pull up Persian. You have what's like you have is your base stat the same? I think it almost is. You have slightly less attack and slightly more special attack, 10 and 10. Word. Okay. So just do you 70, oh, 75, and 60. Is this right? Oh, this isn't right in the slightest. 65. Oh, this isn't right in the littlest bit. And your defense is 60 with that fur coat pack. I sold my soul to the company store. What are your abilities? Fur coat, technician, and rattled. 3 good abilities, though I think we're only ever going to see. Not Fury Coat. We're not angry about it. It's still, you know, on there. If it was an Alolan Persian suit coat, we could get angry. Technician. We're just going to abandon whatever I was saying because it makes no sense and sounds vaguely up in armsing. Oh my god. My short-term memory. 5 seconds is calling. Let's change this slightly. That pops way too much. I think we're just gonna darken it. We just darkened it like a little bit. That looks good enough. I mean, there's a lot of gray on gray going on in here. That does in fact look like Drampa's, right? That looks like Galarian, Weezings, and Empoleon. So then, after this, hypothetically, we're done. For the most part. Yeah, clicking between these, you can see like these shapes are way different. I guess we can just kind of. Wait, hold on. Format options, size and rotation. Can I just? Should I just standardize them like that? I don't know. All right, let's get Rotom. Do you just not have? You don't have. Ah, interesting. You don't have any of the thingy things. All right. Well, what are Rotom's stats? Rotom fan works fine. 50, bump that up a little bit. 107, 105, 107, 86. Take a little picture, little pop it in, shrink it down. You know the drill. Road mode. Coach Kenzie was begging me not to draft road mode because she hates it. She hates just the way he looks, and that definitely made me want to draft it more just to be a little shitter. All right, let's take a look. What else do we need to get done here? Good. We need to put the attack slots down and make sure they're everywhere. You could use them. You could use them even though you started with them. I don't know how I messed that up. Oh, that's it. All right, let's see. Abilities, types, names, all that stuff. Oh, I should add a little thing for my item. I wonder if Bulbapedia items. Let's just see, like, can I find like an addendum with all of the images? List of items. List of items. Generator. Here. I wanna like just. Can I just copy this? Oh. Just want this sprite sheet. How can you do this? I want to just snag all the relevant sprites and slam them into here. Maybe I'll just do this on a page as I add them in. I'll copy them like here. And I'll, oh yeah, what? If I write like hyperspace fury. Alright, we can work with that. Alright, I think for items, we're just literally going to put something. We'll do it like there for the item we're bringing. Or we could do it up here. If I top align that thing, we can say like we're bringing a Beery Berry. Just want to make sure that that space is equal. And maybe we make. Oh, but I don't feel like equalizing it for that. So, as long as this doesn't go into anybody else's like space, bring that to the back. Or any other ones. We can move it. I guess we can make it work. And then here, let's just toss like a Beery Berry in one of these to see if we like the way it looks. Down, down, do 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 down. I don't like the way that looks. Do we want just like? I mean, in season 1, I literally just left those there. Oh, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave them on the side with the items. Do we want to put them? We could put them up there. I kind of like putting it there because then you have your stats. You kind of just get like this stat spread with the moves here. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. The question is like, where do I want to put the nameplate and how do I want to format it? I could also change. I could also just get rid of the base numbers and then, well, I just put all the time into putting those in. I don't know. Well, I'm not feeling this anymore. That's for the very least. I feel like that just makes it look too bulky too. Like there's already a lot of stuff going on the screen, especially when I'm gonna fill this with sprites. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'll just put it there, and then you can use your Brainium to figure out what the item is actually a picture of. In that case, I think this is gonna be pretty much good. Pretty much operational for season 3. Right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Everybody's accounted for. All the abilities and stat spreads are in. I don't think anybody's using somebody else's. That looks good. 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 Yeah. Nice. Alright, with that then. That's that hashed out. Cool. Well, I'm gonna end the stream then.